Hey dolls, welcome back to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy hump day. Happy day after season 2 drop. Happy post restock day. How we feeling? Day after the world premiere of season 2 of With Love Meghan. How are we feeling? Are we okay? Is everyone all right? Are we all overloaded on the goodness and the sweetness and the joy? I'm not all the way through it, and I'm not going to give any spoilers. All I can say is if you haven't yet watched season 2, let me tell you, honey, there's going to be some surprises in there. Meghan, the woman that you are. Not only is season 2 going swimmingly, but Meghan did an interview with Bloomberg's Emily Chang. It is a candid, wide-ranging conversation focused on Meghan's life beyond the royal spotlight, her entrepreneurial ventures, her personal reflections on her identity and criticism and business strategy and her life right now. It was such a great interview, y'all. Go and check that out on Emily's channel. Meghan talks so candidly, and she's so well media trained. She shades the heck out of royalists and racists alike, and we didn't even notice. It wasn't even real shade unless you're the culprit behind the shenanigans. If you're not the culprit behind the shenanigans, there's no reason that you would have thought, oh, why is she saying that about us? Was it really shade, or are you just a hit dog hollering right now? And this is what I love so much about personal freedom and reclaiming your time, reclaiming your energy and your peace. She gets to say it for herself. Nobody else gets to speak for her. Nobody else gets to put words in her mouth. It really does highlight and underscore the importance of having self-respect. It's a running theme on this channel. Whatever you do or don't do, just respect yourself. All right, let's get into some of these clips.
You've talked about how important it is to be financially literate, especially for women to be financially literate. You know, talk a little bit about your own journey around money, learning how to make it, learning how to manage it.
Certainly as an auditioning actor, you are paycheck to paycheck. So you're very mindful about how you spend. But I grew up clipping coupons. I grew up looking for deals and the sale rack. I always worked. I mean, my first job was when I was 13 at a frozen yogurt shop called Humphrey Yogurt. I've had a lot of jobs over the years. And when you work really hard, you value what you've earned. So I think that translates into how I invest. It translates into how I spend, what I teach my children. And I think it's incredibly important for young women, especially, to have a sense of why it matters for her to earn her own money and to be able to be financially independent. That's not about anything other than being self-reliant. And the more that you're able to take care of yourself, especially as a woman, then you're making practical choices in your life that are not hindered by a need being met by someone external. Taking care of yourself is so key, and it's the most empowering thing in the world.
Translation, don't get got, ladies. This isn't the 1900s. Do not rely on a man or a royal family to pay your bills, because then you're going to be held financially hostage and truer words were never spoken. Another point of this interview I really loved was when she spoke about her business and her core audience and even her haters.
I think I knew who I was trying to meet. And so if you know your audience, you know your demographic, well, they love the show. And my partners love the show, and that's why we have a season 2 and why we have more fun coming. So I think oftentimes the negative voices, are they saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti? Possibly. And that's all right. They're trying to pay their bills, and that's for them to sort out if they're comfortable doing it at someone else's detriment. From my standpoint, the intention of the show was to share more of myself, to share tips that I love in my life, and to have fun.
But there's this take that you're glorifying homemaking or glorifying trad wives.
Oh, really? That feels odd to me.
Yeah, how do you respond to that?
That feels odd to me. I mean, I hadn't heard that. But I'm really unapologetic about the fact that though would it be lovely to go and churn your own butter? Sure, maybe. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I don't think you get an extra gold star if you do that.
Meghan said, if you're broke, just say that. If you need your bills paid and the only way you see fit to do that is talking about me, well, then just say that. I love that part so much. Another part I really loved was the naming convention breakdown. She gives a very beautiful explanation of it. It sounded like she kind of also knew it was a little bit hard to follow, and I just really like that she has made the clarification, because now we have a very clear understanding of all of these like traditional names that they get. We've never been able to really decipher how that's done, and the breakdown of it was really well done here by Meghan.
Give me a tutorial on royal naming conventions. So, like, are you Meghan Sussex? Are you Meghan Duchess of Sussex?
Mm-hmm.
Is Markle even on your passport anymore? Is it, we don't use that term anymore?
Well, when I got married, I changed my name.
Yeah.
But it's a complicated one for people to understand because a last name is not typical in that construct.
I think we expect a last name, but is that a last name or is that actually
It's not, but
a last
it's used roughly, or loosely rather. It sounds so silly to say, and I get it because I'm American, and then I went there and I started to understand, and you come back, and as an American you go, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
It's a dukedom.
A dukedom. That's a new word for me.
It's a dukedom.
Okay.
So, but that's the truth of it. But at the end of the day, you know, yes, so my legal name is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. But Sussex for us works as our family name, and it's the name that we share with our children. And but yes, since we've been married, that's what I've been called.
She broke it down so wonderfully. Check out the full interview on Emily Chang's YouTube channel. I will have that link pinned in the description below. This interview was so good, and I'm so glad to see Meghan expressing herself, living vibrantly and beautifully and thriving, as we all should. Another portion of the interview I really loved was learning that Meghan gets to move about freely nowadays. After all that she went through being pretty much caged across the Atlantic, she now gets to move about freely. Emily asked her if she has a hard time just going out for drinks or whatever, and she said no. Her and Harry get to move about freely, do their date nights unencumbered, and I love to hear it.
So, I mean, obviously this is a quieter town. Can you actually get a drink in peace?
Yes,
Yeah.
we go out a lot. I love it. I go out with my girlfriends for dinner and lunches, and obviously my husband and I have a lot of date nights because it's important. But yeah, we go out a lot in our community, in Montecito and in Santa Barbara, and people are just really friendly.
Are there any tricks to being incognito?
No, we're not trying to be incognito.
Okay.
Different chapter.
But
I love that so much. After almost 2 years of being caged, locked up as if in the tower, she gets to move about freely again. And oh God, how good that must feel for her and for Harry, who's never experienced it. All the feels for the latest post from her man, giving her a gifted framed picture of her and her late beagle, Guy. Such a sweet move. Guy's been with Meghan since the beginning, pre-royal. His passing was really tough for her. And Harry is such an attentive man, an attentive husband, an attentive father. And this was just such a sweet gift. How good it is to be loved by you. What have you guys loved so far about season 2? What did you like about the interview? I love this Jenny Kane set. Instantly sold out, of course. It is just such a vibrant and radiant color for Meghan.